Hello, I'm the Internet Critic. I watch it so you don't have to. Hey, do you like reviewers on the internet? I don't. I think it's a dumb fad that's really outstayed its welcome. But what if there was a movie featuring all of your favorite reviewers together in one scenario and wacky hijinks were to happen? They've done that before. Brawl 1. It sucked. And then they did it again. Second year. Kick ass ya. It equally sucked. But is third time a charm for that guy with the glasses? Well, here is my review of Suburban Knights. And don't tell a card. Alright, now before we get to the crappy bad movie, I should just mention something that probably many of you already know. I haven't paid attention to that site in like 6 months, so I have no fucking clue what's going on. I don't know who's still there, who's fired, or any ongoing gags or reviews. It's only what people tell me now. But hey, that didn't stop Doug from reviewing Pokemon the first movie, did it? So, let's pop in this fucker. So the movie starts out with some hitchhiker hippie picking up some stranger who bitches about technology or something like that.
Imprison yourself in this technological death trap. But now you sacrifice your own sense of direction, your intuition. Your own means of travel is determined by wires and electric highways, circuits to destruction. You make no decisions for yourself. You hand—
Oh, sorry, wasn't paying attention. Playing Angry Birds? Man, they're so angry. And then he gives some spiel about sacrificing everything from the 21st century for something or another. And then the worst, cheesiest effect ever happened. He turns into fucking meat. Unbelievable. Comedy?
Playing songs by teens.
And then the hitchhiker, through magical special effects, blows up that Saturn. And now the credits begin. Oh, great. Bad drawing later. And then suddenly we actually get to the story. Angry Joe walks down the street, the smug asshole he always is, and finds out that he won a free car. All he has to do is go to a house and claim it, just like that one episode of The Simpsons. But only to realize—
Where's that free? No!
it's gonna be a long review.
I'm talking about something that can get us riches beyond your wildest dreams. Something that can make every single person in this room a millionaire.
Yep, and it's called Flip.
Alrighty, where's that frick—
I'm out. I can't tolerate that bullshit. Bye. Promise is a promise. So Critic pops in a tape and—
Oh boy, a movie!
No! Crotch monster, go away. I have a shoe, I'm not afraid to use it. And then some news reporter talks about some kid who died playing Dungeons and Dragons like Mazes and Monsters or some shit, but they were looking for a grail of some sort.
The gauntlet. The magic gauntlet he was talking about.
What about it?
I've done some research on this gauntlet and it turns out it really exists!
This is what we're gonna do this year, really? Fuck this movie.
Only rule is to figure out the riddles on the map. But you're more likely to figure it out if you're engulfed in some sort of fantasy character. So if you're totally in touch with wizards, dragons, and all that crap, the more likely you are to figure this out and find the treasure.
So it's like LARPing.
Ha!
We're just a bunch of dorks dressing up and fighting for a fake reward.
While we're a bunch of dorks dressing up and fighting for a real reward.
Chat. Nostalgia Critic pretty much said that the only way you can continue on with this quest is if you cosplay as a quest-based adventurer. I'm gonna save you the trouble because I'm a nice guy. Unlike Nostalgia Critic, who will make 10 minutes of your life disappear! Bling! Ma T from Captain Plankton shows up. Joke wasn't funny the first time. It is not going to be funny. Ever. It is tomorrow, and nobody got fired. Critic decides he's gonna dress up like Link from Legend of Zelda, as if the music wasn't enough. Ah! You don't need to see upskirt shots. Ever. Ever.
It's not Joe. It is Inigo Montoya. You killed my brother. Father, prepare to die.
You hear that? That's the sound of a Princess Bride fan offing himself.
I am a servant of the secret fire, wielder of the flame of honor. Dark fire will not avail you, flame of voodoo!
Wizard Whitebeard from Where's Waldo? How is that a quest-based adventurer?
Sir, I'm King Arthur, as played by Sir Richard Harris.
No. No, you're not. And you too can learn French using Rosetta Stone software. Only $99.95.
Come.
Greetings, sons of Adam, daughters of Eve. I am King Aslan.
Shakespeare at the Park Theater presents The Wizard of Oz, featuring Bennett the Sage as the Cowardly Lion.
No, it's the Rockbiter.
I choose you, Rockbiter!
Rockbiter.
Who's that Pokemon?
Rockbiter.
私は半分の女と半分の狼、もののけ姫です。狼様ジリアン・アンダーソンの娘です。
Oh, isn't that cute? The anime reviewer is cosplaying as an anime character and saying the Japanese. Oh, isn't that cute? Oh, Miyazaki, she's Princess Mononoke. Oh god, this is gonna suck so much balls.
Yoto Robitussin! Magic is in the air. Hey, you copycat! I was going to be Harry Potter. Says who? Says me. Yeah?
Oh my god, my Harry Potter x Harry Potter fanfiction's coming true!
Come on, Indiana Jones?
See, I get it because he's Brad Jones and he's playing Indiana Jones. See, that's clever. I like that. Good job.
Someday my prince will come.
No, what's wrong with you people?
You're in a bad movie. You're in a bad movie. You're in a bad movie.
I am Peter Pan, the little rapscallion who will never grow up.
Well, I can clearly see that.
Yes, let the middle-aged man dressing up like a video game character from 25 years ago tell you how stupid you dress. Moo! Stop the shit.
You're Jeremy Irons from Dungeons and Dragons? Good, does that upset you? I can use every ounce of your anger.
With a side of fava beans and a nice Chianti.
Check me out. 'Tis I, the Dread Pirate Roberts.
Oh god, it's a robbery! Oh god, here, take my wallet, There's like 50 bucks there. Go!
I'm Willow.
And then suddenly, dicks! Who wants to see that? People don't want to see fucking Drew Wario as David Bowie's cock. They want to see comedy. They want to see action, and there's nothing. We're just seeing fucking dicks. Well, that's expected. It's that guy with the glasses. Then they go their separate ways into two different teams, one led by Crick and the other one led by Spoonie. Then we get a shot of the woods, and finally, Organization 13. Then it's part 2, we pay another nickel, and this is what happens. In the first act, Nostalgia Critic and friends find out that they're fighting a puppet. Now I know what you're saying, but Internet Critic, didn't Monty Python already do this joke? And for that I say, just sit down and have fun, damn it! And that's right, they win. And then Doug says the worst line in the entirety of part 2.
Well, excuse me, princess.
Alright, now scoot on over back to Saturday morning cartoons where you belong, because, you know, there's a movie going on. Luckily, there's 2 acts, and that was the end of Act 1. Maybe Act 2 won't suck, because in this part, Spoonie and pals have their own adventure.
Alright, smartass, what's your secret weapon? Here's what all tough heterosexual men use. A whip. A whip? Yes, ain't no one gonna mess with a man holding this. That's a belt. I know. They wouldn't let me carry a weapon on a plane, so it's a whip now.
Brad Jones might actually be the funniest part about this movie. In fact, this whole Suburban Knights thing might actually be considered good. Fuck off. No, get the fuck out. Get the fuck back to your moving castle or your Mach 5 or some shit. This otaku bullshit is just stupid as fuck. And I am not going to sit through the next 5 parts hearing you speak Japanese, alright? Because you know what? I'm already suffering through the fucking nostalgia chick, alright? Get the gimmick and get the fuck out.
Greetings, travelers. We are the guardians of Malachite's hand.
Wait, at the end of part 2, we actually figured out who the fuck they are? And we have plot? What?
Face the wrath of the Master Mages! To magic! To magic!
You know, it was only a matter of time before someone was going to bring that up.
Okay, I think I see what the problem is. Okay, looky here, fanboys. You guys are probably from what, that World of Darkness game? Do the rock, paper, scissors thing? Okay, seriously? Lame, amateur, that's basic level D&D, guys. We're doing the birdseed thing today, okay? I hit you with the packet, I say 2 magic. I hit you with the packet, I say 2 magic. Lay down on the ground and twitch, and just pretend like you're a hamster, right? Unless you guys are one of you guys a support class, like warlord or cleric? It doesn't matter. Anyway, I hit you, 2 magic, so now you go down and, like, oh, come on now, let's stop being childish.
Hold the phone here. You mean to tell me Spoonie broke out of character and then talked about something he was actually knowledgeable in, which is role-playing games, and then actually become funny? Jesus Christ, this is actually, like, somewhat watchable now. I'm enjoying this. Good job! Now, if only I had the same positive thing to say about the other 10 people on your staff and the crappy visual effects.
Holy shit! Wait yourselves and run!
And to make a little bit more money, we're going into part 3. Critic decides to sit down in a chair in the middle of the woods. Okay, what stupid bullshit are they going to come up with this time? And then Critic goes on a game show.
Question 1. Do you have any money?
No.
False. Do your friends have any money?
No.
False. Is there any place close by where you can get money?
Not really, no.
False.
Okay, you can go.
Hooray, it's that character! Well, maybe Spoonie's gang will actually, you know, have something more enjoyable in this part. Nope, they're at a playground. And to save you the trouble of what was actually entertaining, here's the best of Brad Jones.
Prepare to meet Kali in hell!
Yeah, I think this is yours. Yeah, this is kind of silly.
Why did you leave out the little anime girl? Well, you know what? Maybe I want my sanity back, huh? So maybe if I just pretend she doesn't exist anymore in this movie, I could actually enjoy it, alright? So the cloaks get duped and they evade.
Boy Scouts didn't
Shut up! And then we conclude with Spoonie leaving the map. Oh no! If this was a television show, it would be cancelled by now. But now we enter part 4. Critics team decides to pick on a kindly old witch for 2 goddamn minutes. And that can mean only one thing. Cue the cheesy effects. Oh look, I jacked up brightness too, and I can put a tint filter to blue as well. Woo! And then they stop the witch.
What's that about?
Forget it. Let's go back to the map. Turns out it's found by some girl from Resident Evil, and look who shows up, Lawrence Fishburne. And that means only one thing, another pointless special effect. Please, I can do fire effects too. Watch. Oh no! Spoonie lost the map. Whatever should he do? I bet it's a good time for a cameo appearance by one of his characters.
Oh, beauty mortals, you are looking for the correct path to lead you to Malachi 10?
Yar! It be me, Shrek, your faithful Pathfindermon. Would you be needing some assistance?
Honey, did you ever pick up the croutons?
I told you to check the pantry. I'm not buying more croutons when we already have an open box.
Is anybody gonna bring up the fact that he's just right now dressed up like his ex-girlfriend Scarlett, and this is probably a real conversation they had? Anybody? Well, this is uneasy. But that scene was a complete waste of time as Lawrence Fishburne gives them back the map that they lost. You know, like a nice guy. Hope you don't mind. I'm just gonna open up a fortune cookie. You will experience a terrible movie.
Joey's in a jam. What should he do? Cake.
Get a pizza!
Excellent. Get a pizza. Get real. You got it. Let's see if Joey's that smart.
Run like children! Run!
That's right, gang. Spoonie and friends learned a very valuable lesson. When life gives you a very difficult problem, the best way to face it is to run away like a pussy bitch. And now, pew 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 pew!
Trigger happy every day.
Oh yeah, I'm
Trigger happy, yes I'm trigger happy. Trigger happy, yes I'm trigger happy. Trigger happy, yes I'm trigger happy. Better watch out, punk, or I'm gonna have to blow you away.
I apologize for wasting 30 seconds of your life. At least it was not a commercial. And part 4 concludes with Filmbrain being stranded from the pack and therefore being held captive and brainwashed by the Cloaks. Oh look! It's Ma T. Next. Critic finds a book inside his own house and discovers it actually contained the guy who mysteriously vanished from part 1. He explains a lot of things, namely who the black guy is that kills everybody, and then concedes to shoot everybody. Yay! It pretty much follows the same formula all the time. Discover, scream, leave. Discover, scream, leave. Say it with me. Discover, scream, leave. Discover, scream, and leave. Well, anyway, back to the show. This is Malachi. He's supposed to be the villain. He's a hardcore D&D guy and a friend of Chuck who discovered this game and they invented it. And it turns out he has magical powers, but he's gone crazy and he wants to find this gauntlet of some sort. So he decides to tear someone's heart up and show it to him. Yay, Indiana Jones. So this part was supposed to explain everything that's been going on right now. And then we get to some stupid part. A mysterious man in a brown coat arrives. It's Suede. It's Suede, it's Suede, it's Suede, it's Suede, it's Suede, it's Suede, it's Suede. He's been there since the 1-year anniversary. He wasn't there anymore because he had a Mormon vacation or some sort. So everyone pretty much knows it's Suede. It's Suede, it's Suede, it's fucking Suede. Everyone freaking out it's Suede because the fucking voice sounds like a Kiwi voice. But no, it's Suede. It's Suede, 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 it's Suede. Oh god, it's Suede!
Suede?
And if you're a That Guy with the Glasses fan, this shouldn't be a surprise to you. He left before the 1-year anniversary for a 2-year vacation. Wait, 2 + 1 is 3? Suede then has a fight with the critic. Oh no, he is defeated and he joins their party on their quest to get some stupid power glove. So he talks and explains everything that they need to know, even though they were already explained that by that one creepy guy.
When I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. And then it goes back, and then it goes back, and then it goes back, and then it goes. When I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. And then it goes back, and then it goes back, and then it goes.
Is that duct tape?
What the fuck is this? Hooray for crucifixion! Well, at least they didn't just duct tape her to a wall or a cross or some stupid shit like that. So now they're going down the stairs and guess who shows up?
Hello. Didn't hear you come in.
So they open a magical box and look who just happens to pop out. A moving lens flare voiced by James Rolfe. Why do these assholes continue using lens flare? The effect is just stupid as fuck.
You're not very nice.
Oh, hey, guess what?
What?
Fuck you.
Fuck you!
Fuck you!
Fuck you!
Fuck you! Oh man, best screenplay in the world.
Long ago, in the early years before the Common Era, there lived 2 good friends, an alchemist and a sorcerer. The alchemist was named Aeon, the sorcerer was named Malachite.
And we'll just skip this scene, because that's usually the boring part of Legends of the Hidden Temple. So tell me, Olmec, where is the bedazzled power glove of Douglas Walker?
The treasure of Anne Bonny can be found in the Room of 3 Torches.
I take it back. When an episode of Legends of the Hidden Temple is more interesting than your movie, you know you have issues.
Nah, you guys are gonna fuck it up.
Hey, listen here, you soundbite!
Hey, my mother was a soundbite. Fuck this shit, man. I'm out of here.
James Rolfe, quite literally phoning in his performance this evening.
This sheet of paper that says exactly where the gauntlet is located.
Can we see it?
Sure, have a look-see.
How does it feel knowing you just wasted 5 whole parts because some piece of shit jackass cameo decides, hey, you know what? Here's a piece of paper. Here's where the fucking treasure is, you stupid piece of shit. Fuck this movie.
It's right back where we started!
Oh yes indeed, that was Jeff's idea. For you see, only the true of heart...
Oh, shut up!
Technically, it wasn't where you started unless you started in a sewer.
I got it! Aha!
Wow! Wow! We both shop at the same store to get our towels! Wow! So Critic and pals are about to unwrap it and discover it's... Hang on. It's a power glove with some shit glued on it.
Or I'll take it by force! Yeah? You want army!
Yeah, oh yeah!
My guys are gonna rip you a new one!
Predictable. And that means only one thing. Monologue! Wowzers! And after that monologue comes, of course, the... fight! Bullshit! Oh no! Looks like Critic is about to die! But look who's here for the rescue! It's Spoonie and Pals! Hey, now they could join in the clusterfuck fight! So hooray! More pointless fighting for the next 6 minutes!
Make safe for Godland! We have given birth to Gigassia!
Second verse, same as the first, just a little bit louder and a whole lot worse. They just have one final boss to eliminate. Only one more boss is standing in their way. And one more part is standing in my way too as we take a look at part 7. Remember this guy? Oh, shit's about to get real, son.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
Meep, meep. I forgot this guy has shitty special effects. So here's a montage! And in case you missed it, here's the line of the century.
I love the power glove. It's so bad.
Now I know what you're saying. Oh, they used a reference from The Wizard. Well, just be glad they only used the one quote from the movie, because in the original script of Suburban Knights, there was actually 3 more that weren't used. The first one, Lupa actually says he touched my breasts in one scene where one of the cloak people were going to grab her. I guess it was taken out because one reference was good enough. In another one, Nostalgia Critic actually talks to Linkara about like an uppercut move that was scrapped out of the movie. And he said he learned from Double Dragon, he got 50,000 points, and then Critic goes, "You got 50,000 Double Dragon?" And in the final part, I think it was just like, "Where's the gauntlet?" And someone says, "California!" So, you know, just be glad it's just the one. Of course, I would rather see The Wizard over Suburban Knights any day.
Your technological dystopia is dying, and its first victims shall be on this field.
Hello? He hates technology, but he has a cell phone. So he killed all the people that use technology because...
Let me guess, this is the big bad sorcerer that's gonna kill us all, huh? Well, I have only one thing to say to you, buddy. Go to hell.
Yeah, that's right. You can just go to... Oh. Lost my hat.
No, seriously, Monty. He will fucking kill you.
You don't think I know that? You don't think I'm totally screwed? You're gonna totally rip me apart, aren't you? Yeah, so I'm not gonna be surviving today. But that doesn't mean I have to go out like a pansy. I'm gonna do what I always do. Pull out my ring, point it at him, and say, "Ah!"
Mati and Malachi are having a fight, using Adobe After Effects as their primary weapon, in something that resembles a Dragon Ball Z episode. But the blast was so powerful they actually killed Monty at the end of the movie. And the rest of the movie is going to be what we call depressing.
The power is yours.
No.
Monty. No. And then they have the dramatic scene where they have a funeral. Oh, it's so sad. And it's taken straight out of a particular movie. I'm not going to name names, but it starts with an S and ends with Star Trek II: Wrath of Khan. That's right, the ashes are in an oatmeal box, dressed with his face. And here's Handsome Tom to throw it into space. Comedy gold.
As time went on, everybody returned to their normal jobs, reviewing games, movies, or whatever else.
It's the end! Yeah! It's the end! Okay, that joke sucked, but who cares? It's the end!
Monty, how great was he that saved a geek?
You could stop singing now, it's the end! Yay!
Who are you going to find to come on some random quest for something that may or may not even exist?
Oh my god, I want a car!
Fourth year. We're gonna have a 4th year anniversary video. That's the ending. Well, this was a waste of my time. I deeply apologize. I just wanted to see what it's like to walk a mile in their shoes, to actually do one of these video review things, and I failed. I can't do it. This was a waste of my time, and it was a waste of your time for probably watching this, and I deeply apologize. But in a way, at least this was at least a quarter of the length of the movie. So kinda I saved you a bit there, but there's no point. It's crap. I deeply apologize. I am the Internet Critic, GTFO.